And we're on. Just wanted to document some content around why I started the podcast. I think this will be a good thing to reflect on in a couple of years' time, if I'm still doing this or if I'm not doing this. For me, sport was the centre of my upbringing. I have fond memories of playing golf or attempting to play golf with my dad in the backyard when I was about 5 or 6 years old. When he was working on building his boats, or when he was tinkering around in the garage, he'd always have the Bathurst 1000 on. I distinctly remember that, and I'd sit there and watch that for hours, cars going around the track. My opportunities in sport were huge. I was able to get into swimming at a very young age and do very well at that. I was able to play rugby league, soccer, rugby union, cricket. So I dabbled in a lot of different sports, and the absolute joy it gave me was massive. I've made lifelong friends through sport, and those friends that I don't necessarily talk to each and every week or every couple of weeks, but they can always reach out to me, and I'll always respect them and have the time for them because it's been a fantastic journey to meet them and play sport with them. Also for my kids, I'm now 31 and I have one daughter that's 12 months and I have another one literally a few days away. So once there was one time, when I was feeding my youngest, or my firstborn daughter, at about 6 months, and obviously being a dad, or being a parent, you want your kids to have the best that they can have. And I remember having a conversation with her and saying to her that she will go on to do great things in life, and whatever she wanted to do, mum and dad would always support her and push her to go and do things that she may be on the knife edge about, maybe unsure of. And for me, I had to take that advice on myself. When thinking about this podcast, it was an idea that's turned into a bit of a reality for me, which is amazing. I've been fortunate enough to have the time to go and pursue this. I'm fortunate enough to have the family and friends to push me and support me, which has been amazing. I was just getting over that initial self-doubt and what other people would think, their judgment. And I guess I've pushed past that initial hurdle of, okay, what are people going to think about me when I do this and get in front of the camera and talk to these people? And to be honest, I don't really care anymore. Having taken that advice that I gave to my daughter and will continue to give to my daughters is something that is very, very empowering. To just go get after it. If you want to chase your dreams or do something, do a project, get after it, and don't take no notice of the negativity that's going to come with it. That's pretty much the reasoning behind jumping in and doing things in terms of the podcast. I also really enjoy sports business side of things. I enjoy, watching at this stage my management team get through this COVID situation and seeing how they're navigating things and the communication lines that come down to all stakeholders across businesses. I think it's really interesting, and my studies at university have certainly helped me understand how things are done, which is really good as well. But the main reasons I've wanted to get after something for a while. I was unsure of what project I wanted to take on, and my wife is doing really, really positive things with her side hustle, I guess you could call it. And that really sort of pushed me, and I was always supportive of her and telling her to get it done. And for me, I guess I had to take that advice as well, is to just go and get it done and talk to people and reach out and break the mold that is, I'm not sure how to do it, and I guess just the inaction phase of jumping in and getting started. So I have a few family members and friends that want to start projects similar to this. I guess one is a vlog and a blog as well, and possibly a YouTube channel, and I would I support them 110% and just tell them to get after it and don't worry about the negativity. Go hard. because it's only going to benefit you, and if you enjoy it, that is the most you can ask of anything. So thank you. I thank you for your support. I thank you for your kind words on Facebook and Instagram. I really, really appreciate it. And hopefully I can continue to meet some very fantastic people and get their stories out into the world. Hopefully you continue to watch on, and I really appreciate you. Thank you.